our headlines, new theory is out. Background of Charles Darwin, concept of theory of evolution, and significance and contribution of Darwin's theory.
We gathered that there's a new theory that just came out. Miss Rania Abdullah, take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Ferrer. And yes, there's a new theory. It is the Darwinian revolution, theory of evolution. So the basic idea of this evolution is that population and species of organisms change over time.
Wow, it's so relevant and it's making a lot of people, especially students, wonder who's behind it.
Right. Anyway, Ms. Fatima Nuraniza Sabal have information about this person.
Yes. Charles Robert Darwin was born in 1809 in England, was a passionate naturalist who was fascinated by the natural world from a young age. He enrolled in medical school at the University of Edinburgh but was traumatized by a child's surgery, leading him to abandon his studies. He then studied theology at Cambridge University. In 1831, Darwin accepted a 5-year voyage aboard HMS Beagle where he explored remote regions and encountered various species. He collected plants, animals, and fossils, taking field notes to develop his theory. After returning to England in 1836, Darwin became a methodical scholar, constantly collecting and observing specimens. He then declared that evolution occurs through natural selection, a process that he believed was the cause of all life.
Well, given this information, it's not surprising that he came out with the theory.
Exactly. But of course, I was very interested in this news. Not just me, but you too. This is the concept of theory of evolution, a collaborative report.
Thank you for that. Today, we delve into the groundbreaking theories of Charles Robert Darwin, whose work has revolutionized our understanding of life on Earth. Darwin's ideas have reshaped the way we view the natural world and our place within it. Now, let's explore this concept in detail. First up, we have natural selection. According to Charles Darwin, species will evolve, a process through which a species will change over time, giving rise to newer species descending from one ancestor. Each organism is unique in certain aspects.
Our second key concept is descent with modification. Imagine a family tree, but instead of family members, it's about species. The theory of evolution suggests that species change over time. Like branches on a tree, new species aren't created from scratch, they are modified versions of their ancestors. This is what scientists mean by descent with modification.
Moving on to our third concept, common ancestry. Think of living creatures like distant cousins. According to the theory of evolution, every species on Earth shares a common ancestor. It's like a big family tree with branches leading to different species. So even though we look very different from, say, a fish, we all have a shared family history.
Our fourth concept, the fossil record. Fossils are like Earth's ancient photo album. They are the preserved remains of creatures that lived long ago. By studying these fossils, scientists can see how life on our planet has changed over millions of years. Fossils help us piece together the incredible story of our evolutionary past.
Fifth on our list is biogeography. Ever wonder why some animals live in certain places and not others? Biogeography has the answers. The theory of evolution helps explain this. Species are often found where their ancestors once lived. It's like a historical map of life, showing how species have spread and adapted to different environments over time.
Our sixth concept is comparative anatomy and embryology. Looking at how different creatures are built can reveal surprising connections. Comparative anatomy shows us that many animals share similar structures even though they use them in different ways. Embryology tells us that during development, many species look very similar, reflecting their common ancestry.
And finally, our seventh concept is molecular biology. Inside every living thing, there's a secret code, DNA. This genetic code holds the instructions for building and operating every living organism. When scientists compare the DNA of different species, they find remarkable similarities. This genetic evidence supports the idea that we all come from a common ancestor.
Thank you very much. Now, let's proceed to its significance. Miss Realin Saga, the camera is yours.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Darwin's theory of evolution outlined on the origin of species, transformed biology, challenged religious beliefs, and spurred societal change. His work marked a gradual shift in thinking, aided by his personal contributions and the parallel evolution theories of his time. The ongoing discourse surrounding Darwin's legacy reminds us of its enduring significance in shaping our world.
This has been Mark Christian Ferrer. See you again next time. News with no bias and no exemption. The Voice, the Agents, STS News Update. Delivering news from multiple genes, serving you the hottest and the most leading news of the day. Your news, our business.